Так, всем добрый день. Пока что жду, началась ли трансляция. Отлично. Еще раз всем добрый день. Я рада снова быть вместе с вами в этот солнечный вторник. Надеюсь, что в вашем городе тоже сегодня очень солнечно. И сегодня я, Дарья Александровна, с вами проведу вебинар на интересную тему. А тема нашего вебинара будет посвящена дню рождения. Только вот кто будет у нас именинником, это мы узнаем чуть попозже. И хотела бы напомнить, что у нас сегодня уже 9-й вебинар, следующий будет последний, на следующей неделе, в следующий вторник, это будет последний вебинар. А пока что у нас все собираются, пожалуйста, поставьте плюсики в чат, если вы уже тут и готовы к работе. И тогда мы с вами начнем и перейдем на английский язык, так как все-таки наш предмет – английский язык. Так, жду ваших плюсиков, и мы начинаем. So, let's start. And look at this picture. Do you know this character? I think that you are familiar with this character. Crocodile Gena, right? And you also know his son. In Russian, of course. But have you ever used this son in English to congratulate someone on his birthday? Have you ever sung this song? So, look at this song, at the words, and they are mixed up. That's not the correct order. The first lines, and I'm playing the accordion, and all people gaze at me, it's not the first line of the song, right? Let's put these excerpts in the correct order. So, first of all, let's read them. A. And I'm playing the accordion, and all people gaze at me. B. Let pedestrians run oddly on the streets by the puddles, and there is much of the water on asphalt. C. It's a pity that the birthday is just once a year. And D. They cannot understand that this day is not simple, and the reason I'm so merry today. Do you know these words? Pedestrians, пешеходы, да? Pedestrians, puddles, лужи. And it's a pity, жаль, да? It's a pity, как жаль. The reason I'm so merry today. Merry – это счастливый, веселый, счастливый. So put these lines into the correct order, please. You can write your answers into the chat. And now, let's see the answer. And read the song in the correct order. Let pedestrians run oddly on the street by the puddles, and there is much of the water on asphalt. They cannot understand that this day is not simple, and the reason I'm so merry today. And I'm playing the accordion, and all people gaze at me. It's a pity that the birthday is just once a year. Really? Is it just once a year? Let's move on and see. So, who has the birthday in April? Who is so lucky that has the birthday in April? If you have the birthday this month, please put plus into the chat. Write plus into the chat. Да? Поставьте плюсики в чат, если у вас день рождения в этом месяце. I'm waiting for your pluses. I hope that someone has birthday this month. And let's find out who else has birthday in April. Do you know the answer? Who else has the birthday in April? And you can already see the answer to this question. Do you know this pretty lady? This pretty lady is the Queen of the United Kingdom, Elizabeth II. And she was born on the 21st of April in 1926. So tomorrow is her birthday. On the 21st of April is her birthday. It's tomorrow and it's Wednesday. Today is Tuesday, right? And tomorrow she will celebrate her birthday. She will have a party and that's all. Tomorrow is your actual birthday, actual. But do you know how many birthdays she has? So the question is, how many birthdays does the Queen of the United Kingdom have? Do you know the answer? You can Google, of course, or you can read the following text and you will find out. But actually, the Queen is about to tell us the right answer. And the right answer is that she has 2 birthdays. 2. So her birthday is not just once a year, right? But do you know why she has 2 birthdays? Why not just 1 or 3 or 5? Just 2 birthdays. Let's read the text and find out. So the text is called Why Does the Queen Have 2 Birthdays? Please listen to the text and read, of course. Read and listen. Queen Elizabeth II is the longest reigning British monarch and the longest reigning female monarch in the world history. Monarch. She's a queen. She's a monarch. Monarch is a queen or a king. On December 20th, in 2007, she overtook a record set by her great-great-grandmother, Queen Victoria. She overtook a record, да, побила рекорд. And now she's the longest reigning British monarch and longest reigning female monarch in all of the world. Her Majesty said her final goodbye to her husband, Prince Philip, in April this year. But she plans to live on in his absence and enjoy many more years as the Queen. Yes, unfortunately, he died, and now the Queen will continue to reign in his absence. Да? Она продолжит править, reign, это править. You can see this word here, reign, in his absence, его в отсутствие. And the Queen has 2 birthday celebrations each year. One on her actual birth date, the 21st of April, and the other on her official birthday, usually on the 2nd Saturday in June, a public celebration. This is because of how temperamental the British weather is. In 2021, her official birthday is June 12th. So look at this interesting word, temperamental. It means that it changes quickly, suddenly, да? Переменчивая, изменчивая погода, temperamental, непостоянная. And so she has the actual birthday. Her actual birthday is the 21st of April. And her official birthday, официальный день рождения, right, official, is on 12th of June, on the 12th of June this year, да, 12 июня. So why does she have two birthdays? The tradition for monarchs to have two birthdays was started by George II back in 1748. At the time, George was born in November and thought it was too cold to host an annual parade at that time. He decided his birthday festivities would be combined with a military parade known as Trooping the Colour, which was held in spring. So you can see the portrait of George II here. And he was born in November. In November. And he thought it was too cold to host an annual parade at that time. To host – это как проводить, быть учредителем парада. Annual parade. Annual. It means that it happens every year. Every year. 1748, 1749, 1750. So every year. Annual. Ежегодный. And he decided his birthday festivities. Festivities is celebration, да, празднование. Would be combined with the military. Military, связанный с военными, да, military, военный парад. Known as Trooping the Colour, and you can see this parade in this picture, Trooping the Colour. And you can see this parade in this picture too. It's Trooping the Colour as well. The tradition for two separate birthdays continues to this day, and the official birthday is still celebrated by the Trooping the Colour procession. Her Majesty is joined by other members of the royal family at the parade, which moves between Buckingham Palace, the Mall, and Horse Guards Parade. The Queen then returns to Buckingham Palace with her family and makes a public appearance at the balcony to watch a fly past by Red Arrows of the Royal Air Force. Two separate birthdays. They are separated. To split, to separate, to divide, right? Разделенные, два отдельных дня рождения. And let's look at this paragraph. The Queen then returns to Buckingham Palace with her family and makes a public appearance on the balcony. You can look at this picture. You can see the Queen with her family and other people on the balcony. Public appearance, публичное появление, да, появление на публику. To watch a fly past. Fly past is an air parade, да, воздушный парад. Fly past by Red Arrows of the Royal Air Force. What is Red Arrows? Red Arrows is translated as красные стрелы, and it is the name of the Royal Air Force. Да? Это название пилотажной группы королевских военно-воздушных сил Великобритании. Да? And they are called Red Arrows. That is their official name. And the Queen usually spends her actual birthday with her family. She spends her actual birthday with her family. There is usually a 41-gun salute in Hyde Park, a 21-gun salute in Windsor Great Park, and a 62-gun salute at the Tower of London on the 21st of April. But they were cancelled last year because of the coronavirus pandemic. It is believed to be the first time in her 68-year reign that it hasn't happened. The Troop in the Colour was cancelled last year too. It was only the second time in her 68 years reign that the parade has not gone ahead. This year, Buckingham Palace has announced that the event will be cancelled for the second year in a row due to the coronavirus pandemic. So, you can see a gun salute in this picture. But last year it was cancelled. Оно было отменено. It was cancelled. Отменено. Because of the coronavirus pandemic. And you can see because of and due to, they are synonyms. So this parade will be cancelled for the second year in a row, подряд, in a row. Row – это ряд, да? И in a row – подряд. Due to means because of, из-за the coronavirus pandemic. Да? Из-за пандемии. And now you can see a table with two dates. The first column is about the 21st of April. And the second column is about the second Saturday in June, which is the 12th of June this year. And you've got some facts here below the table, but they are mixed up. They are not into the correct order. So please separate the facts, да, разделите the facts into two columns. So what is about this date? Is it her actual birthday or official birthday? Let's see the answer. It is the Queen's actual birthday, the Queen's actual birthday. And the second column is the Queen's official birthday, the 12th of June. And what about public festivities? Is it on the 21st of April or on the 12th of June? Public festivities are on her official birthday. And on her actual birthday, she has family celebration. So, the next fact. A 41-gun salute. Where will it go? It's on her actual birthday, on the 21st of April. So, like tomorrow, but I guess it was cancelled too. And Troop in the Colour Parade is on 12th of June, on the 12th of June. And fly past, public appearance on the balcony after Troop in the Colour Parade is also this day. And when they are on the balcony, gathered together, when she is together with her family, when she is gathered by her family. They are watching fly past by red arrows. And now, the next task is to match the words with their meanings. Let's read the first column. Public, annual, military, separate, temperamental. And let's read the definitions, but they are not into the correct order. They are not in the correct order, and we should put them into the correct order. So, A, unpredictable in behavior or performance. Unpredictable, непредсказуемый, да? Unpredictable. B, relating to or belonging to the armed forces. Relating to, относящийся, or belonging, или принадлежащий, to the armed forces. Armed, да, это вооруженный, armed, вооруженные силы. C, happening once every year. Происходит once, да, happening once every year. D, relating to or involving people in general, rather than being limited to a particular group of people. Relating to, да, опять relating to, относящийся, or involving people in general, или вовлекающий людей в общем, да, in general, в общем. Rather than being limited, а не суженный, не ограниченный to a particular group of people, до определенной группы людей. And the last one, not together, joined or connected. Да, не вместе, не соединенно, да, не вместе, не объединенно. So, and I give you 20 seconds to think, and then we'll see the answer. You can write your answers into the chat. And now, let's see the answers. So, public, relating to or involving people in general. Annual, happening once every year. 3, military, relating to or belonging to the armed forces. 4, separate, not together, joined, or connected. And 5, temperamental, unpredictable in behavior or performance. Yes, unpredictable in behavior, непредсказуемый в поведении or performance. Или то же самое в поведении. And the next task is to fill in the gaps with the verbs in the correct form. You should use active voice and passive voice in different tenses. Let's read the first sentence, and you are to use this verb cancel, да, отменять, to cancel, in the correct form. It can be the passive voice or the active voice. So, the Queen's official birthday parade for a second year in a row. And let's read the second phrase too. The organizers of the parade, the festivities. Парад на официальный день рождения королевы. Мы тут используем пассивный залог, да, был отменен 2-й год подряд. И второе. The organizers of the parade. Организаторы парада отменили празднование, the festivities, празднование. So, put this verb into the correct form and be aware of the tense. Да? Which tense will we use? Какое мы используем время? Посмотрите. Это говорится о прошедшем. It's about the past. But we don't have a particular date. Да? Нету конкретной даты. То есть у нас есть результат, а конкретной даты нету. Что это будет за время? It will be present perfect, right? So let's look at the answer. The Queen's official birthday parade has been cancelled for a second year in a row. Был отменен, да, без отношения к, без определенной даты в прошлом. У нас просто есть отношение к сегодняшнему моменту, поэтому мы используем present perfect. И пассивный залог. У нас есть глагол to be. Мы его ставим в третью форму, been, да. Пассивный залог, глагол to be и причастие, да, с ed. То есть глагол с окончанием ed. И мы вот этот глагол to be ставим в present perfect. Мы ставим has, да, have или has. В данном случае has, потому что официальный день рождения, парад, да, парад один. Has. И дальше to be в третьей форме. Been. And let's look to the next sentence. The organizers of the parade have cancelled the festivities. So it's also present perfect, but it's the active voice. Да? Это тоже present perfect, но активный залог. Да? Тут не нужен глагол to be. And we have because the organizers, that's the plural form, да? Множественное число have. Let's look to the next sentence. The Queen's official birthday, and we need to use celebrate, да, праздновать, on Saturday, 12th of June, 2021, this year, right? Or the year Queen Elizabeth II, her milestone 95th birthday on Saturday, June 12th, 2021. День рождения королевы, the Queen's official birthday, будет праздноваться, да? Тут должно быть уже будущее время. Будет праздноваться. And this year, the Queen Elizabeth II тоже будет праздновать. So it's the future tense, будущее время. So let's put this verb into the correct tense. It's the future tense. And into the correct voice, passive voice or active voice. And let's see the answer. The Queen's official birthday will be celebrated on Saturday, 12th of June. And the next sentence, this year Queen Elizabeth II will celebrate. Да? We use future simple. In the first case, it is the passive voice, and in the second case, it is the active voice. And the last sentences, the last pair of sentences. George II, start. We need to use the word start. The tradition of two royals' birthdays in 1748. And the double birthday tradition, more than 250 years ago by King George II. Да, Георг II начал традицию, начал. And we have a particular date, да, конкретная дата. Это уже не present perfect, да, а есть конкретная дата в прошедшем времени. We've got a particular date, year. And the same case here, the double birthday tradition, more than 25 or 250 years ago by King George II. Да, традиция была начата во втором случае. So let's see the answer. And what tense is it? It is past simple. George II started the tradition. So it's past simple, да, прошедшее обычное время, past simple. And in the second case, the double birthday tradition was started more than 250 years ago. So, and now, let's report this very famous quote, that quote, цитата. It's the Queen's quote, I have to be seen to be believed. Let's report this quote and revise how to report the speech of a person. So, the Queen said, I have to be seen to be believed. And we need to change these two things in the reported speech. Да? Нужно изменить местоимение, во-первых. We should change the pronoun, местоимение, and the verb, и глагол. I станет она, да? Я станет она. Королева сказала, что она, and have станет на ступеньку ниже и перейдет в past simple. Да, было present simple, стало past simple. Если было present continuous, стало past continuous. Все переходит на ступеньку ниже. И and we use that in the reported speech. Да, мы используем that, а можно не использовать. Поэтому оно в скобочках. The Queen said, let's see the answer, that she had to be seen to be believed. Да? Тут у нас получается to be seen, to be believed. Это инфинитив. Инфинитив, конечно же, не меняется. Меняется основной глагол, да? Самый первый, который у нас, стоит have. Поэтому он сменился на had. And I поменялась на she. И можно that использовать или не использовать. So, you'll get, the Queen said she had to be seen to be believed. Or, the Queen said that she had to be seen to be believed. So, it is the end of our webinar, and I'll give you a little help with the test. Ребята, давайте я вам расскажу по-русски сейчас, что сейчас происходит, про какой тест идет речь, потому что, может быть, кто-то смотрит нас впервые. Смотрите, вам будет предоставлена возможность получить сертификаты по этому курсу, да, то есть кто прослушал все 10 вебинаров, это сейчас у нас 9 вебинар, на следующей неделе будет 10, и кто прослушал все 10 вебинаров, сможет пройти тест и получить сертификат. Чтобы хорошо подготовиться к тесту, там будет всего 10 вопросов по каждому вебинару, и нужно на них ответить и получить, и можно будет получить сертификат. Чтобы к нему подготовиться получше к этому тесту, нужно повторить следующие темы, да? Смотрите. Read the text about the Tower of London in the first webinar. Да? Прочитайте текст про Tower лондонский в первом вебинаре. Это дана дата первого вебинара. Она была 9 февраля, да? Revise the grammar on the passive voice. Да? Повторите грамматику про пассивный залог. Мы сейчас это с вами делали 2 упражнения назад, да? А грамматика, правила есть еще во 2-м вебинаре. 16 февраля, который был. Дальше. Повторите правила на косвенную речь, reported speech. То, что мы только что с вами сделали. Правила на косвенную речь есть в 3-м и 4-м вебинаре, которые были 2 и 9 марта. И дальше прочитайте текст, read the text about taking a gap year in the 3rd webinar. Да, прочитайте текст про gap year в 3-м вебинаре. Watch the 4th webinar about the Duke of Edinburgh's Award. Да, посмотрите текст про награду Duke of Edinburgh's Award, который был 9 марта. And watch the next webinar where I'll give you more tips. Да? Посмотрите следующий вебинар, где я расскажу вам больше об этом тесте, где его найти, как его пройти. И я дам больше советов, какие темы повторить, потому что это только половина. Да? Это только половина. Но в целом, если вы посмотрели все вебинары, для вас не будет проблемой пройти этот тест. Вы можете в любой момент вернуться на вебинар и посмотреть. Там будут вопросы чуть-чуть по грамматике, чуть-чуть на развлечение смысла слова, да, какой синоним выбрать, какое слово подойдет лучше в одном случае, а какое в другом случае. И будут вопросы по тексту, да, например, какие народы, у нас были вебинары, да, про народы, да, будет вопрос, например, там, какие народы, у каких народов есть шаманы, например, да, нужно посмотреть вебинар, чтобы ответить на этот вопрос правильно. И я желаю вам хорошей недели. I wish you a brilliant week. And you can ask me the questions. You can write them in the chat. And I'll answer them after our webinar. And let's see each other next week. Да? Увидимся через неделю. Let's see each other very soon. So, and goodbye and thanks for everyone. If you have